Okay, so we're on to the next step of the 1996 Ford F-150 two-wheel drive to four-wheel drive swap. And we just opened up the transfer case. This is a BorgWarner 1356 transfer case. This is my first time into a transfer case. I've done a lot of engine work, some transmission work. I've rebuilt C4s and C6s for street cars in my bracket car, and but this is my first time into the four-wheel drive stuff, so kind of learning as I go here. My understanding of this transfer case is that it's a pretty durable one, except for that it has, again, from what I understand, one kind of fatal flaw, and that's this tang here where the pump engages the housing tends to wear out. So I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to have to do some research on this. You can kind of see in there. To me, it looks like there's virtually no wear. So shining a flashlight down in there, you can see that it engages the housing. Not sure that flashlight is necessary. When I take this back out of here and you look in that area, that appears to me intentional. I mean, the edges are, they look cast. That doesn't look like something that's actually worn out to me. It looks like it's an intentional notch in there. But again, I've never been into one of these 1356s, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of research on that. Other than that, this thing seems really clean to me. I was going to go through and do a complete rebuild on it, including replace the chain and everything. But given that this looks like it's seen minimal use, and it's actually pretty light and easy to deal with, if I had to pull it out of the truck after the conversion was over because there was something not right about it, it wouldn't be the end of the world. I wouldn't want to have to do that with the transmission, but yeah, it seems to me that it might be worth seeing if I can save a few bucks and a little bit of time here, and just clean this thing up on the outside. And again, I want to verify that notch that's supposed to be there. I'm not sure that the videos I've seen show that notch, but I have a hard time believing that notch is that uniformly worn into the case. Maybe it is. So that's the one thing I'm going to look into. If that's not supposed to be that way, then I guess I'm taking the pump out and I'm going to do that. The modification, some guys weld in a piece of, I think it's 5/16 diameter bar, and just to give it a longer area to engage that slot in there so that it's not as much movement. I might do that anyway. So I guess I'll do a second part of this, but overall this thing looks good. Came apart. The ATF that came out of it was clean, and I think we should be pretty much ready to go. I think we can leave this thing alone, maybe make that one modification and move on.